Hi everybody, welcome back to the anti-balance series here on Pleasing to You. I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm thankful that you're going on this journey with me through working through the lie of balance that we have been fed, and seeking to live a lopsided life that pleases God and honors Him in every way. And so today what I want to do is continue with what we talked about yesterday, choosing wisely. Yesterday I gave you a list of 10 areas that compromise generally most every part of a woman's life. And I encourage you to choose 3 of those to establish goals for yourself. So today I want to give you 4 guidelines for establishing goals underneath your priorities in your life. The first one is just to be realistic. You didn't get to where you are overnight, and it's not going to be fixed overnight. So embrace the process and don't be afraid of it. The second thing I want to encourage you is to develop measurable, attainable goals. For example, an unmeasurable, unattainable goal is to pray more. A measurable, attainable goal is to say, I would like to pray at 3 specific times during the day. I will pray when I get up in the morning. I will pray during nap time while my children are resting. And then I will have a prayer time with my children and my husband, if at all possible, in the evenings. That is just a guideline for you, and it's a way to say, this is the way I'm going to accomplish this goal. So develop measurable, attainable goals. The third guideline that I want to give you is to establish a reasonable time frame. For me, I generally reevaluate every 8 to 12 weeks. I've noticed in our life that's about how often things change, and so it works best for me. So looking at 8 to 12 weeks, what do you want to accomplish in those next 8 to 12 weeks? What are the things that are going to be going on the calendar? What are things that your husband has going on? And how can you best be used by God over the next 8 to 12 weeks, and establish your goals from that and looking at your priorities in that framework. And the final thing I want to challenge you is to recognize how other people's expectations and perceptions can affect us. Whenever I bring up the idea of priorities in a group of women, always the things that they say are my relationship with God, my marriage, and my relationship with my children. And all of those things are noble and wonderful. But there are times when we need to focus on other things as well. And there are some times when we need to accomplish a goal for our health that's going to enable us to continue to have a relationship with our children and with our husbands. And so it's okay sometimes for us to say, I'm not going to be pursuing any sort of huge spiritual goal in my life right now, because really I need to lose 10 pounds because my health is important to my future with my children and my husband. So don't allow other people's expectations of you and what you've always done to affect you, and also don't allow what you think people will perceive about you or what you think people will believe about you to affect how you choose those things. Discuss them with your husband, pray over them, and then make your decision about what your priorities are going to be and where you're going to give your attention, and then establish those goals, make sure they're measurable and attainable, and then use a reasonable time frame, and then just press on and enjoy the process. So I'm looking forward to hearing what your goals are and encouraging you along the way, and I'd be thrilled to celebrate with you as they are accomplished. So please, if you have any specific questions, leave one in the comments or send me an email, and of course you can always find me on Twitter and Facebook. So I'm looking forward to continuing along this journey toward a lopsided life with you, and I appreciate you giving me a few minutes of your day. So I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will be back here tomorrow with a little bit more on living a life out of balance. Thanks. Have a great day.